three things that women need, right? Confidence, mindset, and also be able to speak up and know your subject matter.
Having women in the workforce means that we will definitely have diversity in decision making. So why are we even asking this question?
You can see that the undergraduates, actually there are 62% of the undergraduates are female. We notice there's a drop. In fact, there's only 47% of women that's available in the workforce. And we go further to see, we realize that there's just about 11% of women at the mid to senior level position. And obviously if we go further at the board level, 6-7% in the country. That seemed to be a proportion of the number of women sitting in senior and decision-making position. There seemed to be a link with the corporate performance. So the fact is, it's very important for us then in organizations to make sure that we tap to the pool of this talent and ensure that they have the right key roles in the organization to impact the corporate performance.
And so even more companies take the initiative to understand their employees and therefore providing this to make it happen because they want the best talent in the world, because they understand having the diversity of women sitting on their board, sitting in their company is a good deal. It adds on to the performance of the company, it adds on to the deliverables of the entire organization.
We have an issue that perhaps a lot of women are not remaining in the workforce, and in a survey done with ACCA, it was cited that 3 out of 4 quoted that family commitments was one reason why they were not remaining in the workforce and not rising to the top. I think the first thing we've got to realize that one is that we need to perhaps use a combination of policy and advocacy. So policies such as done by Securities Commission that requires them to disclose, listed companies to disclose what are they doing to achieve diversity. And with that, we hope that those who disclose what they're doing will be some form of sharing of best practices for others to follow and perhaps create some form of pressure for others to then realize what more they need to do. I think the second part of advocacy is that we want corporate Malaysia to realize there is a real business case for having more women in the workforce, and they need to do something to help retain this workforce, whether through flexible working arrangements, supporting and mentorship of up-and-coming women leaders to then rise up to the top. And I think through a combination of advocacy and policy, I'm confident at least Talent Corporation working with a network of employers will be able to achieve this.